Alright guys, huge hype is on the way for Wuthering Waves. You guys know it, the 1 year anniversary is coming soon, officially starting in the 2.3 version update, which will be giving us a ton of stuff like crazy events and rewards. And among that is of course our hype 1 year anniversary banners, our headlining character Zany, which is what I wanted to talk about in this video. Zany is looking to be one of the most hyped up characters, with her drip marketing breaking records, being one of the most liked WUWA posts, and also with her becoming a anniversary headlining character. They will definitely go all out with Zany for her design and animations. So in this video, I'm gonna go over all the info that we have on Zany, like her banners, her kit details, role, playstyle, because we saw she might have dual forms, and a lot more, making Zany seem like the perfect upcoming hype anniversary character. And if you guys want to be kept updated on all the latest WUWA news, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and also put those notifications on to be updated right away. And on top of that, we're almost at 15,000 subs, and once we reach this goal, I'll do more Battle Pass giveaways on the channel. But alright, let's get into it and talk about everything Zany. First, let's go over the basic info that we have on this character. So Zany is an upcoming 5-star character that is said to be a Spectral Gauntlet DPS, with her damage based on heavy attack damage. A really hype mechanic about Zany is that she's also expected to be a character with 2 different forms, possibly wielding both a sword and shield into combat, which is really crazy. We can get into more details about this later on in the video when we go over all the kit info. But first, for the release date and what the banners are expected to look like. As we saw in our previous roadmap, Zany is coming out in the first phase of the 2.3 update, making her the anniversary character. But which hype character is going to be dropping beside her? Now this one is really tricky, but it seems they decided to rerun Phoebe alongside Zany. I know this might seem really fast with her initial release date in the 2.1 version update, which is like basically 1 patch ago, but this will definitely add the hype to the anniversary, because these are 2 very wanted characters, and also both of these characters are going to be the Spectral element. They could very well work together on the same team, possibly being the new meta team for the game with the highest damage potential. Some info also came out saying that Zany's kit is strongly related to Phoebe's kit as well, so I'd say these 2 are going to work pretty well together. But yeah guys, that would be the first phase, and at the second phase we could still go over it for this video. We're getting the new character Sayakona, and the amazing news going around is that this character is actually going to be given out for free as a free limited 5-star for the anniversary, similar to what they done during the 1.2 update, giving us a free Zhang event. And also for the rerun banner alongside Sayakona in the second phase of the 2.3 update, we're going to be getting a Rocha rerun, making her first appearance since the 2.0 version update. Alright, so we just went over the new anniversary banners for the 2.3 update. We'll see how things turn out. None of this is confirmed so far, but that is what the anniversary banners are expected to look like. We should be getting the drip marketing pretty soon, as we just entered the 2.2 update, and you guys know shortly after an update they like to drip market the characters for the next update, which should be pretty soon. There's a huge chance the drip marketing comes next week. I would say within the next 2 weeks we should be getting confirmation on Zany and Sayakona being the hype 2.3 banners. We went over all we know about the banners right now. Now moving on to some Zany kit details, giving us a first look at what her playstyle and combat skills can do. Because again, with her being such a hype release, the anniversary headliner, I'm expecting this character to have a really insane kit. I wouldn't be surprised if Zany shot up to the #1 spot in the tier list on release, because aside from Zany, we also have way more heavy hitters on the way, like Kartifia and Folova, and I'm sure the devs know they gotta make these characters pretty strong. And now with all the new info that's coming out on Zany already, she seems quite impressive, as she's going to be a dual form character, which consists of 2 different weapons, a sword and a shield. We saw Zany uses a shield before in some of the cutscenes, but never a sword. Here is what the kit details provided us. I'm going to go over all the new info. So we have Zany's weapon set to be a sword and shield, which is the dual form that was mentioned earlier. Now remember, Zany uses a gauntlet weapon, but in-game weapon will be much different, with her having a sword form and then a shield form. Now without reading the kit, I can already tell Zany is going to be a very versatile and unique character. I would say due to her having both a shield and sword form, I already see Zany being a really tanky character with the shield, and then once you switch to the sword form, you deal massive damage. We also have our first look at Zany's skills, so I'm going to read over this real quick and let's see what Zany is all about. Starting off with her basic attacks, which are split into two types depending on whether she uses her sword or shield form. These come with effects similar to Phoebe's two forms, a 1-stack Spectral Frazzle, while the other form will consume these stacks. Now the Resonance skill, so her Resonance skill is said to be similar to Brant. The effect is minuscule when the Forte is in full, but once the Forte is charged, it will become an enhanced E skill that deals massive damage, and you will also enter the Burst form, which is when her clothes tear apart, entering her near shirtless form, which sounds pretty insane. And now her Resonance Aberration, a quick tap switches her form, holding the button or doing her basic attack 4 before pressing the button activates her Liberation, one for her sword form and the other for her shield form. So similar to maybe Carlotta, she's gonna have two alt animations, one in each form. In her burst form, near shirtless, there's a third type of her Resonance Aberration, which can be thought of as a super version, combining the skills of her sword and shield. Alright, going over this information again, this sounds just crazier the second time. This makes it sound like she's gonna have 3 different Liberation animations, and the third type is her combining both the sword and shield for a super ultimate, which sounds pretty insane. Definitely sounds like an anniversary character to me, having that in her kit. Alright, so we just went over the kit details real quick. So yeah, Zany indeed uses a gauntlet. The sword and shield is part of her in-game special weapon. Already sounds like a cracked character, and we don't even have her full kit yet. This is just a small preview, so can't wait for the animations. That should be coming out pretty soon. We also have a few pictures showing us how she looks in her second form. You guys can see, similar to what they described, she has a lot of torn off clothing and scratches, which makes me think this is most likely her burst form when she goes all out in battle. And we also have her sword. So yeah, the 5-star Zany for the anniversary headliner, a dual form spectral element character having both defense and offense. Can't wait for the gameplay and the drip marketing, which will be pretty soon. I'll let you guys know right away once we get that new info. And if we get any more news about Zany or anything regarding the upcoming anniversary, I'll have you guys covered right here on the channel. You guys let me know down below, are you guys hyped for Zany in the 2.3 update? What are your plans going into the next few updates? That will be coming really soon, because remember, the 2.2 update is much shorter than usual, and there's a reason for it. It's to align with the 2.3 anniversary update. So yeah, pretty hype. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, put those notifications on. I'll have you guys covered with everything WUWA news related, but that is all the info that I have for you guys in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.